Welcome to Art History, Africa before 1800. Pre-colonial African peoples and sites. Africa has given rise to diverse cultures and cultural productions. Among the earliest art in existence is the prehistoric rock art discovered in the Apollo 11 cave in southwestern Africa, though most of the continent's artwork dates from around 6000 BCE. Early African cultures, around 1000 BCE to 1000 CE, produced figure sculpture in the round and used the lost wax method to make bronze works. In the 11th and 12th centuries, relief sculptures of present-day Nigeria made naturalistic images of their kings with large heads to emphasize wisdom. From the 11th to the 15th centuries, converts to Islam and Christianity built religious shrines that reflect external influence, while the Great Zimbabwe Empire in southern Africa traded with Mesopotamia and China. In the 16th century, sculptures of the Benin Kingdom in Lower Niger region excelled in producing carved ivory and cast bronze objects in honor of the king and royal family. Exchange between Africans and Europeans increased from the 16th to the 18th centuries, resulting in objects that blended cultures. Ancient rock paintings from Namibia. Running Woman, the oldest painting of a figure in motion. From the Apollo 11 cave, Namibia. The Running Woman is one of the oldest known painted drawings. She is shown in the typical prehistoric twisted perspective pose, with face and hips in profile. The horns and torso seem to be from the front. Benin bronze head of the Queen Mother. Eve King from 11th to 12th century, cast in brass zinc. Terracotta head from Lydenburg, South Africa is constructed from attached clay fragments which form features. Body scarification is indicated by incised lines. The Igbo Ukwe of Nigeria cast objects in copper alloy bronze. The equestrian figure on a fly whisk hilt is the oldest preserved African lost wax cast bronze object. Aerial view of the Great Mosque looking northwest. Djinn, Mali. Christianity arrived in Ethiopia in the early 4th century. Great Zimbabwe in Zimbabwe was built in the 14th century and is part of the wide trade network, including the Near East and China. The soapstone monolith with bird and crocodile was found in the ancestral shrine of a ruler's wife. The crocodile on the front of the monolith may represent the wife's elder male ancestors. Scholars have speculated the bird and crocodile symbolize previous rulers who have acted as messengers between the living and the dead, as well as between sky and earth. The ivory waist pendant of the Queen Mother, Aida, was worn at the waist of a Benin king. This bronze altar to the hand and arm is to glorify the ruling family of Benin. Costly salt cellars were luxury items on European tables. The Sopi salt cellar depicts an execution scene. The African tourist trade object is an early example of the interaction between African artists and European patrons. It has African figures on the lower part. Men wear European pants. An African figure with a European hat and shield sits on the top.